because then I make I say na Torshie crash at Bawumia yemu. Bawumia nim the manwa. The best thing is on wabeko start apart with na Torshie chew. Because diabolic agenda na Torshie de bano. Only Bawumia can lose the seat. Ken, it works to the advantage of Ken. And already, what's a Ken will you to the dada? And second to be comported and who said it so far. What comported and one all con and nimna. Then chances are that Ken can cause he will be shaking tables. He will be shaking tables. Oh man, yes, our homework in the any a bigger problem. I think that's also one of the issues and now Torshie use against Bawumia say yeah, don't buy a fix the economy no. When to me and fix the economy now. I feel now okay can boss when I'm of the blame. I think one of the things if you not Torshie bono krama or you decide it's a finally or cross the carpet. Ako Kennedy Japan come near Gideon Boako. Okay, send me bo video ha. Emma Gideon Boako can say now Torshie can because this is assembly common fund they do baby no. Omo first can and district. Ntina Honchira district. Update. Last minute omoni bo omo say Honchira district. Omo first can no enko district no. Not just I too late. I dey beche. Smart update. Ansana na Torshie. Release says kana mo de akọ district level ni nyina kan na MPP for lose ye no. I think say asem no so ka ho e na efu na Torshie bu no say ansa wo Bawumia ye do ba ye say be specific job manage economy ni ye want to me anya hute afa na ogina na asese o si yanka na nkyerɛ nti mo na makobre na Torshie kuro na say the why na say she's going all out one hia mo anko patana more secret obe odebeba no ebe yasem enti na Torshie so feels like I say a side step Greater Accra region na say my side step Greater Accra region now going into 2028 to crash still as a mo percent Greater Accra region strength because of course it say the whole Ghana regional kuta the largest population a Greater Accra region and it's a who taking decision not the Greater Accra region kuta the largest population no on farm manoa and answer on also for say case that they should be considered now on consider na the you see now somebody among farm ma a friend saying Greater Accra region perhaps there can be some negotiation be say another position be ohonom so a ebetimi aboa so ati ase ama omo so atimi akọ omanim ba ni nyina no wanye and that is why Torshie dey and be any ade no obenya akọ Ken camp because me information me so menya from Ken camp ne say Ken a promises obey na Torshie ni running mate enti na chese aboa no wo Greater Accra region e wo ho eni say na Torshie to me Kennedy Japan running mate there na chese dey Bawumia to me am farmer Greater Accra region they have done it. And like I'm saying, Greater Accra region holds the largest number of votes, the largest number of population, and that translates into vote. Because nobody do want Accra. So what I say, it will be very interesting. That bono na Torshie word no Bawumia yem one who be affected Bawumia. Between now, if the Kennedy Japan win here, it will be because of campaign. But the last minute strategies are. Kennedy Japan team no dey go on ma. Oh, we near it will be because of last minute between December, January, eduma omoye. Because as omo double. Bawumia crop also double there, but I'm saying now say election to make catch him say Bawumia is the underdog because everybody is going after his vote. Bawumia is the underdog. I don't know whether Brian the champ for this bear in the last couple of weeks, no. Omone Bawumia camp ne Brian the champ akasa so slow down kakra. Educhum so slow down say this and running in Educhum yes oba but Educhum the end catch him say strategic Educhum aduma oye nyina no he's doing it also to become visible for running mate just say just omo Bawumia yam style bia Bawumia must be steady because one here all these things will go against him will go against him in terms of a primaries no. And Ken no. I think one of the things that has worked for Ken is a consistently no. Ken agenda is beyond just the delegate level. Bawumia is at the delegate level, but Bawumia so hammer on say digitization. Maybe I made things differently now. I'm my own man and now. But Ken there from that no. So after mana Bawumia preaching digitization now, Ken has been consistent. Say media, jobs, factories. That kind of messaging, it looks at the solution of Ghana beyond just the delegate level. The whole Ken has been consistent. And in whatever it is, Ken must do his work. Bawumia must do his work. Omo Kenyana must do their work. Because 2028, Omo winnie primaries now. 2028 bad. I mean, first a prince.
Okay, yeah, Steph, you made that say. So on the issue of NPP now, I strongly believe, say, after this election, NPP will still come back together. And I know, say, what NPP need right now, they say NPP need a new face, new ideology, new people just to lead the party. That is it. Because in the previous administration, you say niyama ankui, no kwaseme go say you say niyama anyade ankui Dr. Bawumia kra in one of his campaign wa bajia tuma wa pache ewo ho. But the problem here is say I was a new face. You hear new face, now you hear new ideology. Say they be on me a pushy party agenda. That is it. Now Torshie issue now about say or Exposé Bawumia. I don't think say or Exposé no. Na or Exposé or no one as or Exposé party no. Omuna Bawumia ko for no ni pushing na Torshie amana Exposé Bawumia because omudi blame ni yede woman. And according to woman was say only Bawumia na yejuma. I'm the administrator over there and I don't do things on my own. Sikane ba ena medeba amfama memfama intermediate me wo say meji sikano na mediaba. But here is the case, you say nipa na oda no a ono no me report man no ono so na yede praba ni bi. So it is amose me ma anyi madwuma yi ne sikane bi di mi ho na manfa sikana ama ene me mama te ne say sikano na wo mo boss na ede sikana no ono na wo so ko de mame deba ena manfa de ama it I think about Bawumia for na nkasa na Exposé omo na Exposé am how incompetent and I don't know if I can use this word irrelevant Bawumia was during that time because as a whole sitting president nese eniyama bi koso and you were not aware even as a whole sitting president a vice president now you don't even have control over the finance minister. You can't even talk to finance minister. Then it means there was a problem. According to Torshie in one of his interviews, or say, one vice president Kasai, vice president say one finance minister Kasa, and share conversation said in this finance minister no kana on for vice president.
Smart Gang update.
So Bawumia, what does it mean? What does it take an answer? What does it mean? Say the neighbor ye president in power.
Smart Gang update.
Even those under him or more than a buyer, or kaso mubiti. Ubien honuma ubiti. So Bawumia leadership there is a major problem. That is why Ghanaians voted against NPP and BNT. That is the leadership of Bawumia. There's a major problem over there. And coming back to Canada, Japan, Osha Ken messenger or the nama. It's clear. And I mean, it goes beyond NPP. It goes beyond what I would do for NPP and the delegates themselves. Can speak for Ghanaians. And they are honorable Ken Ako Western region. Ako donation at the Ama. I mean, one of the hospitals honor and campaign the internal campaign in Kefahombe. But Kennedy has demonstrated a kind of leader. He's a leader for all. He's a leader for everybody. And Kennedy has assured. And I mean, in Ken conversation, he says, my line up investors who are ready to invest in the country as I'm talking to you. When Ken give a promiser, we believe second obey. Because why be that? Ugusuye. And we know, say, second, Emma promiser, youth na say, mebuno, in himself, honorable Ken, ebetimiaye. I have a strong belief that honorable Ken in Japan, he is the right man to lead the party. And the moment honorable Ken Bebano, everything will be okay. Unfortunately, last 2 days in Western region, honorable Ken Eko Takwa. And you can see the revelation, the way honorable Ken speaks. The intimidation that was going on within the party. Even was a party na lose seat takwa as an MP. Yes, still delegate amoye NPP phone. Mobekwa abonten akwa ne I mean, electorate beko kasa mo ma beto Obama party no. MP no no lose no. He still threatening them. What kind of party is this?
Our evidence that just MP not threatening delegates for no.
Well, yeah, sister, yeah, it is all over. I mean, you who said, MP, former MP, no, some of the delegates just to speak, say they are in support of this. I mean, there's a conversation backdoor. Another delegate is also gather.
I don't think I know they just
I understand, but as an MP for the constituency, as a father for the constituency, ultimately kwashe biachi etimi ye bibi say. That's the problem. NPP. The leadership themselves party because you were net your father, you were na me amen so me was here. Will be big a crowd me ho. Some also confusion or party anymore. And that is what is happening in NDC. Until me de manu see ama Nana Kofi Abano. Maybe I feel say NPP need a new face and new face in the honorable Kennedy Japan. Medas.
Okay. Very well, Mamma Nasi Brappin. And I'm Pacho. Yeah, good evening, near Kaba.
Good evening, Steve. Yeah, and I mean, sure. Good evening to all your viewers and then your way both across the world and then also in Ghana. Now I just wanted to say, now I'm not you all can't about your friends and Nana ya Jantua Asemna Okayan. I mean, Nana ya
removal of easy chair.
And then the issue about the MPP internal politics, like today, for instance, even at work, I was listening to Atachia talking about, say, Kenny Japan, like, I mean, inside, he didn't mention him, but everybody knew who he was jabbing. What did I say? Say, I didn't expect him to say that. As an Adisco boy, a mate of Kenny Japan, for him to go so low to be saying that, and in UN, when he started in UN, then the president will be saying, motherfucker. I mean, as a distinguished lawyer, a former minister of state, a former MP, and because of internal politics. But you see, if it happens that Canadian Japan wins, will he be able to come back to the MPP to come and support him? I mean, we know that internal politics, yes, it comes with its own banter. They
are setting many cracks, more, even more.
Exactly.
Already they have cracks and they are setting more cracks.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there are huge cracks. And with the look of things, should Bawumia win, I think there might be a break away from this party. And you see, but at the end of the day, it's the common Ghanaian that suffers. People don't see it that way. It's the common Ghanaian that suffers because then our multi-party political system, it weakens. Mm-hmm. We need a stronger opposition to be able to challenge the NDC. Look, NDC has got a goodwill now. I mean, they've got a goodwill for the next 3 years. Yeah. And maybe my last talk on especially the Bawumia and the Ken or whatever that they are their debate or I personally believe that Ken or any of the other three, apart from Bawumia, should be able to take MPP forward because MPP has lost goodwill. So you cannot sort of recycle the same goods and bring in because the people know that Bawumia on his campaign trail, everything he said was a lie. So he's a damaged good. So for the delegates, they should choose, but they see that unfortunately he's the front runner anyway. He's the front runner. But if anything at all, they should rather think about Ghana as a whole and then choose either between Ken or Dr. Educhu. Because they will bring some different impetus. Because you see, on the streets of Ghana, Ken is popular. I don't know why. He is popular.
He's a youth, he's a young man.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, he attracts the independent votes. And Ghana is the independent votes and the youth. That will make you the king. So then that is why the delegates need to think about that. Not just their pockets, what they are receiving. But they should think about it as a whole. Because my fear is, if Ken or if Bawumia wins, MPP might split. We are looking at 1979 scenario.
Wow.
The MPP, might split. And it will be very, very difficult and sad on the part of our democracy that the main majority party has split. Because then you give NDC, it's like a one-party state. Yeah, one-party state.
Oh. It will be interesting to see what will happen in December and all the way to January.
Yeah,
so,
that is why I'm coming to Ghana.
you
Honestly.
want to experience the showdown.
I want to experience the showdown.
Thank you, Nana Gobi.
Thank you very much.
The showdown, I can't do this primaries where they made, and I think this will be showdown times 2, because this one, the way I can didn't want Jim year, and he's done diligent campaign and even Bawumia campaign across the sun because of the nature of the campaign Ken has also run, and I think that all being equal is good. But I think the Anana Kofi can be very important. It's about Bawumia we near one here Ken be free party. So Ken free party got tea party book there. Hey, but it will be interesting to see what that will mean, because it will be interesting to see whether or not you to not Ken what we never coordinate or not. And it will be interesting to see how MPP will survive, because I know like a very serious issue about MPP. Because even as a political party, they see no komu shake dada. It mo ko to about for executives no man leadership papa. Omu betimi hold the party no. Na se Ken ko lose no free mo no ko party for fraud. That will be serious. We live to see. We live to see. But I'm not